I look smart, right? Wow, that's great. Okay, let's start from here. Have you realized that Africans are slowly losing their culture? We used to wash our hands only when we see food. But now you wash your hands anyhow, anytime. Even you wake up in the night to wash your hands. At times you might even wash your hands in your dreams. Seriously. Corona, why? Welcome to the News Lab Show with me, Andrew Onen, the proper Ugandan without propaganda. Now, in our news, Uganda gets international recognition for having the strongest goat in the world. A goat that knocked President Museveni's car. This was not a simple goat. This is the headmaster, the head boy, the senior man teacher of all the goats in the world. The head of the goats nation. That is the God. Cool. You know, the president was coming back from Ginger last week. Then this goat, which has been doing gymnastic for at least many years now, got on the road and was like, I got 4 legs. That car coming there, it has 4 legs. I think I can face it. So it went there, faced the car. Museveni's car is very stable. An original car came. They hit each other, but the goat had to fall down, pretended that it's dead. You know, a goat which has tried the president cannot just be taken anyhow. So the president ordered the guards, go and take that goat away. So these guys put the goat at the side. The goat was shivering. He saw Museveni, he was like, oh, I'm dead. This guy has been telling us to be in the lockdown. But now check what I've done. When the president and his team went, the goat got up, smiled a little bit, and continued just to graze. Now the thing is like this. After that incident, everyone, all the people, no one wanted to be connected to the goat anyhow. People were fearing treason case. Hey, you made your goat to go on the road, and the president, it was going to bring an accident on the president. See this, you are going to kill the president. All this. Even the real owner of the goat rejected his goat. The guy rejected the goat 3 times, just the way Simon Peter rejected Jesus Christ in the Bible. No, that's not my goat. They asked him, Rashid, your goat might be the one with the president. The guy was like, that's not my goat. They asked him again, he was like, what's the name of your problem, my friend? That is not my goat. For the 3rd time, they asked Rashid. Rashid even explained now. He was like, I'm telling you that is not my goat. Why are you forcing the goat on me? Number 1, my goat, it is having cream teeth, but the teeth of that goat is what? Is dirty white. Number 2, if you look at the tongue of that goat, you will find that it has very long intestine. But my goat's intestine is very short. And number 3, he said this goat does not have liver, but that goat is having liver if you look from the eyes. How scientific this guy was, no one could tell. Now it reached the time when President Museveni was on air addressing the country on COVID-19 status. And he made mention that he's going to compensate the owner of the goat. Rashid, the real owner of the goat, was watching Museveni via his radio using his ears on a tree. Rashid, after hearing about compensation, the speed at which Rashid jumped from the tree to go and get his goat is the very speed that Ugandans use when they hear about curfew in the evening. Like the Ugandan economy, the guy went, and when he reached where the goat was, he found 5 people were already struggling for the goat. He was like, hey, you people, what's your problem? I've been feeding my goat for all this time. A goat which he had rejected before. So people accepted and they gave him, but one person was like, we have accepted just because of understanding. Remember, if they give you something, you have to give us something. Rashid took his goat. Made the goat even to sleep on a mattress that night. So, after like about 2 days, they called a press conference for this goat. This is the only goat, according to Guinness World Book of Record, which has ever made the government to call a press conference for its compensation. They called a press conference. They compensated this guy for his goat 800,000 shillings. That's more than $200. 200,000 of the 800,000 shillings was for transport. Me, if I'm getting from Kampala up to Mira, I pay 20,000. But from Boyogere up to that place, this guy, they gave the goat 200,000. 800,000, that is the amount of money that I used for studying for 3 years in USA, United States of Alentong, at the Piraweni Pirugwena SS. Seriously. So now you imagine this. Now, after all this, you know one thing. This guy, the owner of the goat, Mr. Rashid, is going to be a real celebrity, famous for all his lifetime. Seriously. After 10 years, you will hear MCs, if Rashid comes around, people will be like, hey, this is Rashid. They will leave big people there. They will not recognize the LC1, the senior woman teacher of a single boys' school around there. All the people will not be recognized, but they are going to recognize Rashid. Ugandans. Other gods are lucky with their people. But please, my humble appeal, my humble request, please don't let your cows go out when you hear the president is around. They are going to arrest you. Thank you so much for watching the News Labs with me, Andrew Onen, the proper Ugandan without propaganda. Make sure you wash your hands and please stay home to stay safe. Bye-bye.